Mom! What are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. What are you doing here?
Making cookies? Hello, I'm Tord, and as you saw in the intro, which was not filmed horizontally on purpose for, I'm actually a cinematographer myself in my free time, so I have a lot of hobbies you might not know about unless you get to know me, so, which includes baking. Today, we're going to be making cookies, which I've totally done before, and it totally hasn't burned the house down before. And I totally haven't burned down the house on purpose before. So, this is my workspace, and we already have everything laid out like the cooking shows do. You don't watch them prepare because that's fucking stupid, and no one wants to see it. So, mine is better, so everything's already here, you just get to watch me do the magic. Here, we have, there's the recipe. I mean, I made the recipe. I'm not using it from a chocolate chip box. That's not a box. This is the butter. I don't know why it looks like that. And then this is everything else, which I took out myself and didn't have Ed do it for me. And Ed also definitely didn't tell me, Told, please don't burn the house down again. Last time it cost us a lot of money. So, first of all, first of all, you drop your spatula, and you get the butter all over your hand, and what you do next is you mix the butter and sugar. So, we are, okay, we have our butter here, and now we need the sugar. What the fuck? Sorry. This is a family-friendly, PG-rated film. Fuck! Let's scoop out the sugar. Like that's not the right sugar. Fuck. What is the difference between brown sugar and regular sugar? No one knows. Don't tell me that someone knows, because I know everything. And if I don't know it,
I
then
guess the sugar's brown. That's why it's called brown sugar.
But why is it brown? Ed?
Probably.
You didn't.
I don't know.
Ed, did you ever think that brown sugar might have cola in it because it's brown, such as cola? Does that not excite you?
You really are bad at cooking.
Fuck! I can't get it level.
You are bad at cooking.
Okay. Listen. That is why you are mediating over me, so I don't make mistakes. You see?
Okay.
This,
And hopefully don't burn the house down.
I won't. I already promised you as such. This is good enough. It's not quite enough. Okay. So, that's, it's all over my hand. That was sexy, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
I wasn't asking you, I was asking my audience, my OnlyFans. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, which I don't have. Now for the brown sugar, which may or may not be created by the government, and no one really knows what it is.
Tord, really?
Listen, Ed, there's a lot you don't know about the government, and there's a lot you don't know about me. So, I don't think you are in a position to be scolding me. Okay? I'm the smart one here. This fucking sorry, I don't know why I made that noise. This isn't open enough.
Yeah, you're the smart one.
Okay. You know what? Who's the one baking here? Me. It's me, Ed. It's me, and I'm making a mess everywhere when I do it. But that just, you know what? The more effort you put into something, the bigger of a mess it will make. You learn that once you grow up, Ed. And stop laughing at me.
But you're cleaning this up, right, Tord?
I never said that. You see, Ed, my agreement was that I wouldn't burn the house down. It wasn't that I would do anything else that would be responsible. Shut up. Okay, that is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it is. It's not really level actually, but that works. This is sanitary, by the way. All of my saliva and blood and other bodily fluids, which I cannot say on this PG channel, are going into these cookies. As per request of my lovely roommates, who love me oh so much.
Tord?
Yes, my darling Ed.
We don't love you.
See, and this is why I'm going to...
You destroyed one house and burnt down another.
This is why I'm going to keep all these cookies for myself. You see, when I make these, I'm going to eat half the cookie dough, and I'm going to poison the other half and feed the cookies to Tom. So, I hope he likes chocolate chip poison. And if he doesn't, it won't matter because he'll be dead. Anyways, the audience, what you do next is you fold the sugar and weird butter together. I really don't know why this butter is like this, but that is just how the cookie crumbles. Do you get it? Because we're making cookies?
No.
Ed, yeah, because you're the arbiter of all comedy, aren't you, Mr. Pun? This is certainly coming along. This is certainly something. You see, the consistency should be something like weird, gross dog vomit. And if it's not, then you're not doing it right. So you need to start over, reevaluate your life, and then jump off a bridge upon realizing that your life has no meaning. Anyways. Okay, let's see. It should look something like this. You know what I mean, don't you, everyone?
Probably not.
What you do next is, you have to combine flour.
Yeah.
It's hard to fit it in there all the way. That's what he said, and by he, I mean me, with the many women I have slept with, because I
You don't. No, Tord, you do not get laid.
How would you know?
We live together, and you never invited a lady over, like ever.
Okay, listen, this is going to be cut out of the final video, so
Really, Tord?
Yes. No one will ever hear you insulting me like this ever. How much salt you put in, you do not need to measure. You see, you can put as much salt in as humanly possible.
Yeah, you're only gonna eat all of these
Salty cookies are the best cookies, and you know who else is salty? My lovely roommate Thomas, so I know he will love these cookies because they are just as salty and bitter as he is. So I'm going to pour in a little bit of extra for Tommy Bear. There we go.
No.
Too late because I already did. Now let's see. What's next? No one dictates what I do because I am awesome and I am the leader.
Leader of what?
Leader of the world soon. There we go.
I think this could have
No.
strong flavors, so add it carefully, Tord.
No. Listen. What you're going to do with the extracts is also add as much of it as you fucking want and don't listen to the recipe. So you see, this is a teaspoon. And this is another teaspoon which was not called for. You see,
like half a teaspoon.
You see, this is the creative liberties you can take when it comes to baking. As long as you know what you're doing.
You do not know what you're doing.
As long as you know what you're doing, then everything you do is a calculated decision which will make your cookies taste wonderful. We're back with our eggs. Now, you have to add the eggs very gently. See, you break it open like you're breaking someone's bones.
Tord?
Just like
Breaking,
that. And you're going to add them both at the same time because adding them one at a time is for pussies. And you're just going to set the shells on the counter and get it all over your hands. And stab them like it is the eyeballs of your greatest enemy.
I remember why we stopped living together now.
No, you see, and the reason why we stopped living together was because I had better things to do than sit around and make cookies.
No, you didn't, Tord.
You see, kids, it is important to wash your hands very thoroughly after cooking, and also after doing anything else where you wouldn't want your fingerprints to be found. So, in any situation, let's say, not specifically...
Murder? Lights! Cameras! Action!
Now, after you listen to Ed very annoyingly yell at you to start filming, you're going to keep mixing it, and it should be like very gross pudding. Now, after that, what you're going to do is mix everything together very slowly, you see. But I'm actually very lazy, and you see, I use my hand a lot. I don't really need to use it that much anymore, so
yeah.
I'm in a different spot of the kitchen now, if you couldn't tell. So now, in your mixer, which if you don't have, that sucks because you're going to have to use your hands. Oh no, poor you, the world is going to end. Anyways, once you figure out how to use your mixer, you're going to do that. And it's going to mix together really, really slowly. Turn it up all the way. Never mind, scratch that. You're going to turn it up moderately. Yes. Beautiful. And get the flour all over the fucking counter, apparently. Now that we have our beautiful dough, which is, it should be the consistency of, fuck, I don't know. I'm done making metaphors. If the viewers don't like chocolate, then they can kiss my ass. See, how you measure is you just don't, and you fucking pour a shit ton of chocolate chips in there until you can almost feel the diabetes in your heart. And then you forget to take the spatula out and watch it get crushed. And the camera doesn't focus. Struggle for a while to get your mixer out. Oh, unless you don't have a mixer, in which case, oh, you mixed it by hand. Good job, good for you. Anyways, I get to lick this. So, joke's on you. And then we put it in the sink and leave it for Tom to do the dishes, because who fucking does the dishes, right? Losers! And you go back to making your cookies and wait for someone else to clean up your mess. You're going to add chocolate chips, and then you're going to add more chocolate chips because fuck you. There's never enough chocolate chips. And what did I say about the chef knows best? So if you think it needs more chocolate, then it does, and you shouldn't listen to what Matt says. Oh, chocolate is not good for you. You're going to put on so much weight, Tord. You shouldn't listen to Matt and his disrespectful, offensive beauty standards, because what does he know? He's a ginger. Anyways, you need to taste it before. So you see, what you're going to do is put your finger right in the dough. Lick your finger, and you're going to put your finger in again.
You are definitely eating all of this.
Damn right I am. I'm not sharing it with you assholes.
Hey!
Now, there we go. I'm very strong, if you didn't know this. I am actually a bodybuilder part-time. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I have a lot of hobbies, which include bodybuilding, cooking, drawing, sculpting, taking over the world, militia, army activities, weaponry, robotics, electronics, coding, basically anything you can think of. I am probably better at it than you are, so, you know, just...
What was that about taking over the world, Tord?
What was it about not being a very good comedian, Ed? Anyways, once your cookie dough looks like cookie dough, I don't know, figure it out. You're going to want to roll up your sleeves and make the balls with your hands. Well, you know what? Then I think they should get themselves I make the cookies with your hands and roll them together until they are the size of about an eyeball. The more cookies, the merrier. The more for me to eat.
Because you were putting your blood in it. Or-
You know, I think you should be grateful that I'm doing this for you at all. So.
I'm not gonna eat these, Tord.
Well, good, because I don't care about your opinion. That's a life lesson for you people. You shouldn't care about what anyone thinks. If anyone comes up to you and they say, Tord, you can't go around robbing and killing people on the street like that and mugging people and committing arson. If someone ever comes up to you and just tries to judge you without even knowing anything about your life, then you need to cut them out of your life. Toxic people shouldn't be in your life. Toxic people, like, let's say, someone who might have a blue hoodie and someone who might have black eyes. Oh, let's say someone with an alcohol addiction.
Tom.
I didn't say any names. You see, that's the thing, is you can't assume. You cannot make assumptions about me or my life because you don't know me, and don't say that you're my roommate and best friend of over 10 years because I don't care. Listen, Ed, you made a very good decision in being friends with me because my friends are the ones that I will kill last in my world takeover. You will
Wait, didn't you try to kill Tom though?
You see, Tom very clearly stated that he is not my friend, so you see, I think that one was fair, don't you? If I'm not his friend, then why should I spare his life? See,
Wait,
Ed,
you broke into this place!
to make cookies for you. Ed, see, I am doing such a nice thing for you and all you're doing is complaining. And Ed, why didn't you preheat the oven before I started this?
You didn't tell me to.
Okay, well, you see, audience, you need to preheat your oven, or you need to have your shitty roommate forget to do it for you when he said he would have it prepped, and he didn't.
I never said I'd have it prepped.
You know what? I thought that was implied, actually. And you're going to struggle to turn the oven on because you don't know how to work a fucking oven. And you're going to step on a chocolate chip on the floor also.
Tord, make sure you don't burn down the house.
It won't, I promise. There's nothing in the oven. It's not like I'm hiding body parts in the oven or anything. It will give the cookie extra flavor when the scent of the dead bodies marinate into the cookies. Look at them. Aren't they so beautiful? So beautiful like me.
You're not beautiful, Tord.
I should kiss each of these cookies just like Ed should kiss my ass.
Wait, this is supposed to be family friendly, Tord.
So, now that you have your, as previously mentioned, beautiful cookies, you're going to put them in a nice, hot, burning, fiery, hellish oven and almost burn your finger, but not quite, because you are smarter than that. And you're going to bake them for as long as it takes for them to be done. I don't know, fucking figure it out. After your timer definitely goes off and you definitely didn't just sit here and go, that seemed like about 9 minutes. You're going to check on your cookies to where the smoke makes your eyes water and you can't tell if they're done or not? Oh well, let's take them out and see. You see, now those are certainly cookies. They look very strange, but everything is unique. Life lesson. What you're not going to want to do is forget to use baking spray or parchment paper. So you're just going to have to hope that the cookies don't stick to the pan. Let's find out. Without waiting for them to cool, I'm going to see how terribly they're... You know what? Surprisingly, that actually came off way better than I thought it would. You see, there's nothing to worry about. If you make mistakes, oh well. That is my motto. Actually, here's a little tip for you, for those who like salt. here's a tip. You're going to forget that you were propping your phone up with the salt and grab the salt. And you're going to put the salt on your hot cookies because when they're hot, the salt will stick to them and you get extra salty cookies, just like your salty roommate who you love oh so much so that you're going to give him the most delicious poison cyanide laced cookies that he's ever tasted in his life, and he's going to fall in love with you right before the moment he dies. So after making these cookies, I'm going to kill myself. Look at them. It is like staring at a child, staring at your baby for the first time. If immediately upon meeting your baby, you decide to cannibalize it and eat it alive. That sounds like a very enlightening experience, so why don't we have one? First bite. They're falling apart in my hand, but that's what I get for not waiting 5 minutes before eating it. I don't know why they have this crackly texture, but it actually tastes very good. So, I told you that cooking was one of my talents. Like, cooking is actually good as fuck. So, this was a rousing success. Ed actually left halfway through this recording. Tom is dead. I don't know where Matt is. So, it's just me to enjoy my cookies alone. After this recording, Toad fucking died. He forgot the cookies were laced with cyanide. Fucking idiot.